welcome to a new episode of the Healthy Science Podcast. And today I want to talk to you about what is your comfort zone and what is not your comfort zone, and might be where your chances lie, where opportunities are in how to feel more relaxed and practice science in a more happy and healthy way. So I think the most common, the most common comfort zone thing in academia is working hard, working long hours, putting in all the effort, putting in an extra paper, putting in an extra task or project, or helping someone out with another project. Adding more to your to-do list, basically, and working harder to get it done. Working weekends, working evenings, working. I think that's the most common thing people do in academia, which is also their comfort zone. For me, it definitely was. It still sometimes is. That working hard is my comfort zone. And it's I noticed that a lot of people within academia, a lot of PhD students, have that same thing. You have then this conviction that you have to work hard in order to achieve things, in order to get your PhD done. Working hard is the way to go. And so that it's also your comfort zone, and you almost cannot do something else. So it might not always feel like you're working really hard, because the people who work hard also normally feel like they don't do enough, or they don't work as hard as they could. So if you recognize this, then definitely you're a hard worker. And probably also a bit perfectionistic, but that's another topic for another time. And not working hard would be stepping outside of your comfort zone. And that is, tricky. That's hard to do. And but it is necessary sometimes. Because if you keep working hard, if that's your go-to, if you only work hard, then eventually you will burn out. And if you don't burn out, then it will cost you other things. It will cost you time and attention that you can really put into your family, for example, or do things besides your job. Or it will be like you start to feel frustrated, or you feel impatient, or in some way it will not help you in the long run. Working hard is something that you can do for a short while, definitely, but if you do it for longer periods of time, then you might, it might cost you something. So think about that for a moment. Like, what does working hard cost you in the long run? And for me, it was eventually even a burnout, but it can be smaller than that. I'm just going to grab some water, sorry. So it can be also something else and something smaller. But when you step out of your comfort zone, that means the opposite, or not per se the opposite entirely, but it means working less hard. And for me personally, it really means work smart. Not working hard, but work smart. That's where I'm at, I think, 90% of the time right now. And with working hard, if you don't take breaks, if you don't relax, it will cost you. So relaxing and doing nothing not being productive is really stepping outside of your comfort zone and is very uncomfortable. So you might feel like, I need to do something, or you feel very guilty about, taking a break or doing nothing, or being less productive than you wanted to or hoped today. And but this is really necessary in order to also work hard, right? There needs to be something. There needs to be some time to relax and recover and refuel again. But if your comfort zone is working hard, then it's really, really difficult to own that relaxing time. To maybe, if you feel really tired, you're really not productive, you feel like, blah, I really don't want to go to work, or I really don't want to, spend time on this project today, then maybe today needs to be an off day. Even if it's just one day during the week, when you're actually were supposed to be working. And that is really difficult to do. For me, it was really difficult to do. But now I play hooky all the time. Because sometimes because I know when I take some time off and relax a bit in between, then I prevent myself from burning out eventually. And I keep it more fun and keep it more light. And then I enjoy working more as well. And I did this during the last year of my PhD a lot. So I played hooky. I'm a morning person, so I did a lot of my work in the morning. And in the afternoon, I sometimes took a nap, or it was also Corona, so I worked from home most of the days. So I had the freedom, to really schedule my own tasks whenever I wanted to do them. And for me, that meant sometimes working from 7:30 or 8 in the morning, but doing almost nothing in the afternoon, because that was my most productive time in the morning, where I had the most focus, the most energy. And I played hooky in the afternoon, so I could sort of compensate for putting in the work. And that feels really uncomfortable in the beginning. So you really need to train this. And if you step outside of your comfort zone, that also means that you grow your comfort zone. So now I don't feel guilty at all anymore if I take an afternoon off, or an entire day almost off, or I spend time and energy with friends or family instead of working, or, I don't feel guilty at all anymore. And that is because I practiced expanding my comfort zone in this particular, working hard kind of comfort zone thing. That is because I practiced a lot and expanded it. So I'm wondering if you're a hard worker, and how would you feel about expanding that comfort zone to feel less guilty whenever you have some time off, to really have time off so you really relax, and you feel like you know that you need it in order to work hard at a different time, at a later moment. And how would you feel about, relaxing a bit more, and taking some time off in between, maybe more, in order to, prevent yourself from having very low energy and burning out, or whatever it may cost you in maybe some less drastic ways. So let me know. Let me know if you're a hard worker. How would you feel like expanding your hardworking comfort zone? And play hooky with me. That would be great. Let me know. Share a picture. I always love that when people take me with them whenever they play hooky, so I can cheer you on. And yeah, let me know what you think. If you think it's a comfort zone thing, or maybe you feel like, I don't dare to expand this comfort zone. Let's have a chat. Let's see if this is something that would help you, or maybe it wouldn't, because it's not for everybody. um, and always happy to hear what you think of this episode. So let me know in a comment. Hit me up in a DM on Instagram. It's all good. Yeah. Speak to you next time.